It's a very fulfilling work that you get to do, and traveling to a different country, especially like the village that we went to had gotten electricity in April. We were there in May. Oxes towing carts to go get water. They farm everything on their land. They have livestock that they kill. They're very sustainable people. And just going to experience that culture and just learn more about our world and the people that live in it is something that I'm really interested in.
There was a big fire that happened in the area over the summer, the 416 fire. And so what we're doing is we're going into one of the areas that was really heavily impacted, the Hermosa Creek area. And this is actually an area that experiences a lot of debris flow from the surrounding area, and all of that gets pushed into the creek. So I'll be looking at the bugs from the river and trying to determine conclusions from that. And this could be whether it's water quality or why we don't have fish in the river right now.
Yeah, my love for the outdoors came from Boy Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout, and worked for Tahosa and worked for their winter survival camp, which is why when I got the opportunity to teach winter survival here to some kids, I was super excited. But that's pretty much where my passion comes from. I love being outside, I love teaching people new things, I love new experiences.
For me, it's because I'm Navajo, so this is impacting my culture and the people that I know and everyone. So it's like I'm happy because I'm getting to be a part of my community and just all around being as helpful as I can as a Fort Lewis College student, as a volunteer, and just all around helpful.
Right now we're just measuring from this arbitrary level line to all of our corners, so we can basically level the whole floor for like direct measurements. Basically this line level is 10 centimeters above the base of the stake, so everything below this will measure for level. It's definitely fun to see what you find. I didn't really, even if it's more salvage archaeology, it's still great because you learn who's been here, who has, like basically who hasn't, what's been destroyed and what isn't destroyed.
My primary goal of this project was to fight extinction of Dinepazad, which is the primary communication of our elders. The main reason why that we believe our language is becoming extinct is because it's not documented. And among many different tribes, their language is not documented as well. So if I can show this to many of the students on campus, then they too will start to process that information of the language in their head, and hopefully that will translate into their spoken word. This is one of our newest prototypes at the point, Tadeko Honenlindo, which means we are still here as Navajo people.
So I think that restoration ecology is on my career path, and I'd really like to kind of pursue that. I really want to get into wetland work and wetland restoration, possibly river watershed management.
And right after this, I'm going to go and get my master's in adventure teaching and facilitation, or outdoor teaching and facilitation through Oregon State, so that I can eventually develop it into a career and start my own Boy Scout camp.
I really foresee myself taking this to the next university I go for my master's program, and I'm ready to get more Native American representation on the college campuses.
70 to 100 villagers, the entire village came out and helped. women with their babies that they were like wearing with shawls on their back. Old men that looked like they were like 80 out digging. Little kids and teenagers, like the whole village was there helping, which was really cool. It's crazy like seeing the life difference, like what they care about. They need so little there to be happy, and everyone's so happy compared to here where everybody needs so much to be happy.